Have you ever stood in front of your closet on a summer morning, feeling frustrated because nothing seems to strike the right balance between comfort and elegance? Many women I work with in this season of life confess that they've grown tired of clothes that either feel too youthful or too dated. They want ease, but they also want to feel refined, like the best version of themselves. Linen, in many ways, is like us. It softens with time, gains character, and only becomes more beautiful as the years pass. But here's the challenge. While linen is airy and luxurious, it can also feel tricky to style after 50, too loose. And it looks shapeless, too sheer. And it feels exposing. That's exactly why I want to share something with you today. I think of Linda, 55, who once told me she dreaded summer dressing because she felt invisible in her clothes. The day she discovered the right linen pieces, styled thoughtfully with color, shape, and even her hairstyle, her whole perspective shifted. She saw herself not just as dressed, but as radiant. In this video, I'll walk with you through 9 simple but powerful ways to make linen your ally, turning it into a fabric that highlights your natural elegance. Instead of hiding it, we'll explore not only outfits, but also the shades and hairstyles that bring them to life, so you feel polished, confident, and truly yourself. And if you're looking for more inspiration to embrace style gracefully after 50, I'd love for you to join our community here on Chic Over 50. It's a space where fashion feels approachable, timeless, and tailored to women like us. So let's begin, because the right linen piece isn't just clothing. It's an invitation to rediscover your beauty in this season of life. 1. Classic linen shirt. There's something almost poetic about the way a linen shirt falls against the skin. It whispers of summer breezes, sunlit afternoons, and the kind of effortless elegance that doesn't shout, it simply is. For many women I work with, this one piece becomes the quiet foundation of their warm weather wardrobe. A linen shirt, especially in a soft white or a muted pastel, carries a kind of timeless grace. It doesn't cling or compete. It frames you gently, like a trusted friend who always makes you feel at ease. What I adore most is how it partners so beautifully with the changes that come with this season of life. Imagine silver hair kissed with delicate highlights, catching the light against a crisp white linen shirt. The effect is radiant, pure, and dignified all at once. Or think of a pale blush pink or soft sage green, colors that flatter mature skin and bring a subtle glow without effort. These shades don't fight for attention. They enhance what's already there. Style it tucked into high-waisted trousers for a refined look, or leave it casually untucked over a flowing skirt when the day calls for ease. Roll the sleeves, add a simple gold hoop or a fine chain, and suddenly an ordinary day feels like something worth noticing. And here's a thought for you. When was the last time you slipped on a shirt that made you feel not just dressed, but truly seen? Sometimes, all it takes is that one piece to remind us we still own our light. And when you begin to see how a single choice can lift your confidence, it opens the door to considering what other small shifts might make just as powerful a difference. 2. Avoid sheer linen fabrics that show too much. We've all had that moment. You fall in love with a dress on the hanger, only to discover, once it's in the sunlight, that it reveals more than you'd ever intended. Linen, for all its charm, can sometimes be that tricky friend, beautiful, breezy, but just a little too revealing. For women in this season of life, there's nothing more important than feeling at ease in what we wear. Confidence never comes from wondering if people can see through your clothes. The solution isn't to avoid linen altogether, it's to approach it with intention. I often suggest choosing pieces with a bit more weight, or those thoughtfully lined. If you do find yourself drawn to a lighter weave, there's an easy secret: slip on a nude-toned underdress that vanishes against the skin, creating just the right amount of coverage without adding heat. Add a pair of soft gold earrings or a delicate bracelet, and the whole look shifts from uncertain to quietly polished. What I've noticed is that when women make this simple adjustment, they carry themselves differently. Shoulders relax, posture lifts, and suddenly the focus isn't on the fabric, it's on the woman herself. Pair that sense of security with a softly layered bob hairstyle, and the entire effect feels composed, graceful, and intentional. Tell me, have you ever noticed how the smallest layer, a slip, a subtle piece of jewelry can change not just the outfit, but the way you move through the world? When we honor both comfort and refinement, it naturally guides us toward silhouettes that celebrate our shape in ways that feel liberating. 3. Linen dresses with A-line shapes. There's a certain magic in a dress that skims the body rather than clings to it. For women like us, the A-line silhouette feels like a trusted companion. It flatters without fuss, shaping an easy hourglass that never tries too hard. I remember a woman I worked with, Margaret, who had nearly given up on dresses altogether. Then she slipped into a soft olive linen A-line, and the way her face lit up told me everything. She finally felt both comfortable and beautiful again. What makes these dresses so forgiving is their balance. They don't hide you, but they don't expose you either. A gentle flare at the hem brings movement, like a quiet breeze following you with every step. Shades of navy or muted olive ground the look with elegance, while a delicate floral print adds a whisper of softness without tipping into too much. These are the kinds of dresses that invite compliments without demanding them. Pair one with sandals that keep the line of the leg clean. And consider accessories that echo the same harmony: a slim belt if you'd like to define the waist, or a straw tote to keep the mood light. And let's not forget hair. A shoulder-length layered cut moves gracefully with the fabric, framing the face while echoing the dress's fluid lines. Have you ever noticed how a dress can change the way you walk? Even the way you hold a conversation, when the fabric flows with you. There's a freedom that invites you to step into every room with quiet confidence. And once you've felt that ease, it's only natural to wonder what might happen if you added one more element, a touch of structure that elevates the look just a bit further. 3. Linen blazer for polished layering. There are days when we want just a little more presence. A touch of quiet authority that doesn't overwhelm but still speaks volumes. That's where the linen blazer becomes almost magical, unlike its heavier cousins. It carries structure without stiffness, polish without weight. I once watched a woman in her late 50s, her name was Diane, walk into a summer evening gathering wearing a soft beige linen blazer over a simple dress. The entire room seemed to notice her, not because she was trying, but because she carried herself with such understated elegance. The secret lies in the cut and the color. A blazer in ivory, light gray, or classic beige blends seamlessly into a mature wardrobe while lifting every piece it touches. Over wide-leg trousers. It sharpens the lines. Over a sleeveless shift dress. It gives definition and presence. Linen, with its gentle weave, keeps it approachable. You look refined but never unapproachable. Hair plays a part here too. A low, natural bun paired with small gold studs or pearl earrings says quiet luxury without a word. It's the kind of styling that lets people see you before they see what you're wearing. And that's the essence of style after 50. Not shouting, but whispering in a way that still lingers. Do you remember the last time you added just one piece and suddenly felt like your whole outfit transformed? A good blazer does exactly that. And once you've discovered the power of one refined color draping over another, it becomes tempting to explore how repeating that same color from head to toe might create an even more striking impression. Go monochrome for instant polish. There's a quiet kind of drama in stepping out, dressed in a single shade from head to toe. Monochrome has this way of elongating the figure, making us appear taller, leaner, and instantly more refined. I remember seeing a woman in her early 60s, her name was Linda, arrive at a seaside brunch in an all-white linen ensemble. The way the sunlight caught her outfit made her look like she was glowing. It wasn't just clothing, it was confidence, woven into fabric, all white, soft beige, even the gentle warmth of blush pink. These colors are not only elegant, but wonderfully forgiving. They flatter mature skin, soften lines, and bring a fresh energy that feels timeless. The beauty of linen lies in its texture, even when the shade is the same throughout. The weave creates subtle depth, so the outfit never feels flat. A beige shirt paired with trousers in a slightly different tone can feel layered and interesting without being busy. And here's where hair becomes the perfect partner. Loose waves brushing the shoulders soften the look, balancing the formality of a single shade with a touch of ease. It says, yes, I'm put together, but I'm also approachable. Pair this with minimal jewelry, a slim bracelet or delicate chain, and you've created harmony between elegance and effortlessness. Have you ever noticed how wearing one color can shift not just how others see you, but how you feel inside? Monochrome brings clarity, like editing out the noise so your natural presence shines. And once you've experienced the power of simplicity, the next question becomes, how do we add just the right detail to shape that simplicity into something even more defined? Use a statement belt to create shape. Sometimes, Linen's relaxed drape feels almost too forgiving, like it's whispering freedom, but forgetting to highlight the beauty of our natural curves. That's when a belt becomes more than an accessory, it becomes the quiet architect of the outfit. I think of Karen, a woman in her mid-50s I once worked with. She slipped on a loose linen tunic and sighed. It just feels shapeless. The moment we added a soft tan belt at her natural waist, her entire reflection shifted. She didn't just look different, she stood taller, smiled wider, and rediscovered her silhouette. A belt in warm shades like tan or camel creates harmony with the earthy texture of linen. Add a small metallic buckle, and suddenly the eye catches just the right glimmer, subtle, never overpowering. It's a reminder that elegance lives in details, not in excess. What's most important is how it feels. Snug enough to define, but never so tight it restricts. Style after 50 is about comfort and confidence holding hands. Pairing this structured touch with a modern pixie cut can be striking. Short, textured hair carries a youthful energy, and when set against the grounded calm of linen and leather, the combination feels powerful yet approachable. It's as though the outfit itself is saying, "Here I am strong, graceful, and unapologetically myself." Do you ever notice how a single small addition can change the way you carry yourself? That gentle cinch at the waist often invites a newfound sense of presence. And once you begin to see how warm leather against soft linen transforms a look, it becomes natural to explore how colors themselves subtle, earthy, timeless can lift your style even further. 7. Embrace earthy tones and natural hues. There's a quiet confidence that comes from wearing colors drawn straight from nature. Soft sand, warm taupe, gentle olive, or a muted stone gray, these tones don't compete for attention, yet they hold a depth that feels timeless. Women like us often tell me that the moment they step into earthy shades, they feel calmer, more grounded, as if the outfit itself is a reflection of inner steadiness. I recall Eleanor Piquist, who had just let her silver hair grow out naturally. When she tried on a soft beige linen blouse with light gold jewelry, her skin seemed to glow. The highlights in her hair caught the warmth of the fabric, and together it created an aura of effortless elegance. Earthy tones do that, they enhance rather than overpower, blending seamlessly with the natural beauty that comes with this season of life. Accessories. 2. Play their part. A tan leather bag, a woven sandal, or a bracelet kissed with a touch of gold adds just enough polish without breaking the harmony. These details whisper refinement while still keeping the look approachable. The beauty lies in their subtlety. Have you ever noticed how wearing natural colors makes people see you first, and your clothes second? That's the secret of quiet luxury. It's never about shouting, but about highlighting your presence with grace. And once you experience how grounding these tones can feel, it becomes tempting to add a touch of softness that moves with you, something that carries a little breeze wherever you go. Elevate with lightweight linen scarves. Sometimes the most powerful touch in an outfit is also the lightest. A linen scarf, delicate and almost weightless, has a way of changing everything the moment it's draped over the shoulders. I think of Claire, a woman in her early 60s, who often felt her summer looks were too plain. One day, she tied a blush-colored linen scarf loosely around her neck with a simple white dress, and suddenly her whole look carried a hint of European chic, refined, graceful, and entirely her own. Colors like blush, soft cream, or pale gray hold a quiet poetry. They frame the face gently, softening features and adding movement to an outfit without any heaviness. The beauty of a scarf is in its versatility, draped over the shoulders on a cool morning, tied to a handbag for a touch of personality, or wrapped around the neck for that whisper of elegance. Hair pairs beautifully with this accessory. A messy low bun, a softly layered lob, even silver strands left natural all allow the scarf to shine, highlighting the face while creating an impression of ease. It's never about doing more. It's about letting one thoughtful detail speak for you. Do you remember the last time a small accessory shifted not just your outfit, but your confidence? That's the quiet magic a scarf can offer. And once you realize how one layer of fabric can transform your presence, it feels natural to imagine what other layers, more structured, a touch more defined, might do for the way you step into the world. Layering linen with lightweight jackets. There comes a moment in every season when the air shifts, when the warmth of the day lingers, but a cool breeze slips in by evening. That's when a linen jacket proves its worth. It's light enough to wear without feeling burdened, yet structured enough to bring polish to even the simplest look. I remember Caroline, a woman I met at a summer concert in the park. She wore a soft beige linen jacket over wide-legged trousers, her silver bob gleaming under the fading sun. She looked effortlessly refined, not because she tried too hard, but because the jacket gave her a natural sense of presence. The beauty of linen jackets lies in their balance. In beige, they feel timeless. In olive, grounded and earthy. In navy, they bring a subtle sophistication. These shades are versatile, blending seamlessly into a wardrobe while offering just enough contrast to make an outfit memorable. Whether layered over a linen dress for dinner on the patio, or paired with a simple tank and trousers for a casual outing, the effect is always the same, ease wrapped in elegance. And hair plays a quiet but powerful role here. A straight bob or softly layered cut creates structure that echoes the clean lines of the jacket. It's the kind of pairing that feels intentional without ever being rigid. Add small touches, a slim gold chain, sandals that don't steal the spotlight, and the look speaks for itself. Have you ever noticed how the right layer doesn't just cover, but completes you? That's the essence of linen jackets. Not an afterthought, but the final brushstroke on a canvas already filled with grace. We've just walked through 9 ways to let linen become more than fabric. It can be your companion in creating elegance that feels natural, confident, and alive. From shirts that frame your beauty with ease, to dresses that flow gracefully, to subtle layers and colors that whisper sophistication. Each idea is simply a reminder, style at this stage of life isn't about rules. It's about freedom. What I hope you carry with you is this linen, like us, only deepens with time. Its texture softens, its character grows, and its quiet strength mirrors our own. With the right shades, thoughtful accessories, and even a hairstyle that highlights your presence, every piece you choose tells a story. Your story. So the next time you stand before your closet, I want you to see possibility, not limitation. Because true elegance has never been about age, it's about embracing who you are. Right now, with grace. If this video has inspired you, I'd love for you to continue this journey with me here on Chic Over 50. Together, we'll keep exploring ways to feel stylish, but confident, and beautifully ourselves. Until next time, remember, you deserve to shine, and the best is always still ahead.